Gold. Well, you know what? It's Twitter. I like to react to Twitter stupid shit. Honestly, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. All right, we're gonna first start with the worst World Cup finale ever. By Vizeh. It is really great. I think I've seen one of his videos before, but honestly, the time I also watched How the Fuck Does Asmongold pull a baddie? Like, I know! I see Asmongold and like that baddie, I'm like, bro, there's no way you pull that. But I'm like, holy fuck, I wish I was him. You know? I was like, I wish I was him. Alright, keyboard. We can move on, keyboard. We're gonna start with the World Cup. Alright, but yeah. Tell me if it's too loud for you guys as well. Oh, wait, go back. So, during that time, when I saw that, I was like, God damn, that is the dickiest move I ever seen. And I was so mad that they did this. And all these things, I picked it up. I picked up, like, every so often that they did this. I'm like, they're doing this fucking intentional. I know they're doing this fucking intentional. Like, they're trying so hard to, like, break the other team and not try to get rid of. Like, at that point, like, what the fuck? Like, that is the most disrespectful thing I have ever seen. Didn't Argentina get, like, 4 red cards? Yes! And then two of them came from, like... Yeah, they got, like... No. They got 1 red card and 9 fucking yellow cards. No. They didn't get 4 red cards. They got one red card and 9 yellow cards. The dirtiest gameplay I ever seen. Like, the most disrespectful. Look at that. Bro, they flipped him over. He was like a cartwheel.
20 attempted goals. Argentina, 20 attempted murders. I mean, what the hell do you say about that? The worst World Cup final performance maybe ever of all time. It will take a lot of doing to beat that one, guys. The 117th minute was the first shot of the entire game for Argentina, and that was a random one from like 30 yards out from Messi that was going nowhere near the goal. So realistically, the 122nd minute by Simeone, as it luckily fell in a path to him from a corner, was the first and only actual chance Argentina had in an entire World Cup final in an entire 90 minutes and extra.
I knew what they were doing, honestly. I knew that they were trying to stall as long as possible to get penalty shots, and that's how they won last year. Not last year, but last cup seasons. And I fucking knew it. I was like, oh, so their attacker got red card and got kicked out of the game. So then they didn't have any attackers and were like low on numbers. So then they threw in more defense and they wanted to stall, like actually stall no matter what, until they get, like, a penalty shootout. And then let Messi take the kick and fucking win again, as they did from last year.
Time. And I'm English, so I'm here thinking, what the hell would Spain do to us? Spain have won the World Cup, and you know what? I'm happy about that. For me, they're kind of harmless to win it. Like, I kind of don't really feel much of anything if they win it. Like, they're happy. It's like if Netherlands won it. Like, oh, that's kind of cute and harmless.
Yeah, it would have been, like,
there's some good...
It would have been adorable. Like, oh, great. You know, that's awesome. Spain fucking won. That's so amazing, you know? But, like, this type of winning, like what I'm saying, like, oh, this is great that they won, is because they genuinely deserve the fucking win. There's no lie. They deserve the win because fucking Argentina was an ass to begin with on the very beginning of the fucking match. No lie. Disrespectful as hell. Fucking starting off fights and then keeping up on, like, it was the most boring ass match as I ever seen in my entire life of, like, watching and playing soccer. By the way, Phantom, holy fuck. That is a cosplay. Damn, she is a baddie. Oh. Let's go.
Good stories there. A lot of talk could be about Lamine Yamal winning the Euros and also the World Cup by the age of 18. Christ, I feel like I've wasted my entire life. But it's about the entire squad. Spain is a team, a defensive unit, one that suffocates you. And for a lot of people, they may not be the most entertaining team. They may be kind of boring at times, but my God, is it effective. Never would I think in a million years would I see a team do what they did to France. And then against Argentina, they made it look even easier. Again, Argentina did nothing. Nothing. In the entire 90 minutes of the game, Argentina had 2 touches in the opponent's box.
Dennis.
2. I played in a cup game in the Polish level. I played for a 6th tier Polish side. We played in a cup to a team who was in the 3rd league of Polish football. That's like your local Saturday league team up against a team in League 1, okay? They should not even be a single world apart. And we had more chances than what Argentina had.
100%.
Messi. And that's 100%. There's the entire thing. I don't know what to call it. The entire Americanization, commercialization, colonization. No, definitely not that. Just the of everything. Everything felt so weird.
Oh, it did. It did feel so weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was like, what is up with all this? This doesn't feel like what's it called? This doesn't feel like FIFA. Like, we don't usually have halftime shows. No, I'm dead serious. Even though, like, I'm like, what? And then I'm like looking at all the dancers. And I'm like, oh, like, I'm not mad about it, but it's like it's pretty cool and shit like that. But I'm like, wow, you know, this is something new that you don't really get to see, right? It was pretty strange. I still hate the people that like that were like still pretty terrible after the game. I got a real DPS Norma run where Norma beat Orphe this time. Really. I'll look into it after this video. But remind me though.
And fake. Like, I don't know if I'm just hating it for like, maybe I'm just miserable. Tell me, am I miserable, or did that final not really feel like a final? It only really got interesting when Spain scored, and then Argentina just decided, let's kill them. And they were already doing that the entire game. So let's just, before we get into it, comment down below your thoughts on the World Cup final. Like and subscribe, it mean a lot. And of course, Mazar Designs for the best prints all made by myself. I will get a Ferran Torres for the Argentina print made as well tonight. So look forward to that. What about started? Okay, I know where to start. The entire Argentine national team, bar Messi, and even he's a bit of a sly one, take this L to genuinely, like, do you know how bad you have to be, how aggressive, how scumbag buggery you have to be?
They were such scumbags.
Lionel Messi, and to still make more to the nation in the entire world.
They did. They actually gave him airtime. I'm like, 3 seconds in the year. How the fuck do you do this?
There's a line which has just been crossed so many times here. Like, let's say for example, right? This foul on Lamine Yamal about 10 minutes in the game by Tagliafico. This is like a red card in some worlds and a yellow card in all of them bar this one. This wasn't even a card. My guy's got both his feet.
Look at that, bro. I don't know if he was doing that intentionally or he was doing that like they gave that man action. Well, that shit. My brain. But they, like, it looks like they really wanted to kill him. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Off the ground, studs in the back of his calf, and also holding him with both his arms at the same time. He's holding on to him like a newborn child. Yeah. And that's not a foul. Argentina play with such a level of, like, I'm gonna call it thuggery, like, from what we've seen in the tournament, but especially yesterday.
That, I was like, there's no way he didn't see the other guy. This was full on. Like, I'm gonna shove this dude because I hate them, and they're beating me. Type of crybaby level.
Play with a level of thuggery that their baseline for a yellow card is above any other team in the entire tournament, and that's just the way that it is. I don't care if you're Argentine, you can be realistic and
like, if I was Argentinian, right? I would have been so disappointed. Like, the level of disrespect like this. Like, holy fuck.
I'm honest, and that happens sometimes throughout the game. That sometimes when the ref actually gave an Argentine player a yellow card, I'd actually get off my seat and start applauding and be like, wow, no way, he actually did it. Like, as a nation, they're passionate and they're aggressive, and it's nice to see that in football these days because it's so kind of sanitized now. But Christ, there's a level. What we saw yesterday was two completely different sports. One was football, one was UFC. Football won. The football won. And again, I know that I may get some stick from the white everyone hates Argentina video, but you gotta be realistic.
Oh yeah, that's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. Honestly, that is so true, bestie. If I was from Argentina, I would have been racist. Oh, that's so true. But either way, like, you know, I honestly, yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe I would still have my way of like thinking. But yeah, I can see that's a little too funny. If you were from Argentina, you would be racist. That is so true, bestie. Not like, well, I know like a few Argentinians who aren't racist, right? But that's very few. Majority of like the people that I've met are like, or people, some are, or the Argentinians that I have actually met are actually racist. Honestly, I'm like, holy fuck. What did your mother teach you, or how did you grow up? And I'm like, eh.
Here, guys. And it makes sense because they were not in the game at all. Like, Rodri and the entire Spanish team just suffocated them. They couldn't do anything. They had no pace to get up the pitch. They were playing two wide players of Gonzalez, who I don't even know who he really is. He just kind of spawns for Argentina. Or DePaul, and like, they're your wide players with like no pace whatsoever. I don't know what their job is other than to basically attack people. However, to clarify, I don't hate Argentina. I just I like football, so that's what I'm preferring to wanting to win a game of football. You know what I want to say to Ferran Torres? I'm really happy of all players that he was the one to win it, because I feel like he had a bit of stake and a lot of pressure on him to perform for Spain, and I don't think he scored in the entire World Cup yet, and he's had a few opportunities, he's missed them. He's kind of known for being just really inconsistent, and that's just kind of the person that he is. He's like the João Felix of the Spanish national team. I think that's the best way to like compare it. Of course, there's Spain's goal in extra time that got ruled out, the one that like Otamendi had like his pinky toe stood on by Marino when he was trying to shield the ball. Look, I mean, it's incredibly soft. Like, I can't imagine a world where if that was the other way around and England scored and then it got ruled off in a World Cup final for that, then my head would be outside the window alongside the TV. Incredibly soft. You may say a foul was done, but I just want to say this. How have we, as a society, normalized and allowed the complete pussiness of the footballing game? Oh, there's so much stuff to go into. Okay, so I want to say this one thing. I feel like this wasn't a World Cup final.
No.
This was the Club World Cup final. I would have happily woke up at 3 in the morning for this game to be happening at 8 o'clock in US time. I would happily stay up to watch it. I would, because it just didn't feel right. It felt like a pre-season tournament. The vibe, the atmosphere of the game felt like a pre-season tournament.
This felt like, I thought, honestly, this didn't even feel like a final. Like, this felt like, holy fuck, are we just starting the game? Are we just starting the season? Right? Type of thing, right? And it felt like, man, this is so boring. This is so, like, lame. And then you could see it in my face. You could see, like, how I was, like, watching it. Like, at the beginning, I was kind of excited. Then later in the time of, like, me watching the game and reacting to it, I was like, just get it over with. I'm tired. This is such bullshit.
Especially,
but I'm like, it wasn't fun compared to like the second semifinals, like with England v France. That was a lot better of a game, honestly.
Especially, you know, in the first 90 minutes. And I can't really blame the fans, like, the actual fans, the people that would give the atmosphere, that kind of feeling. they can't go. They can't afford it. The cheapest ticket for this game would be minimum $1,000. Therefore, it changes the environment to the people that's going to this game. This is not just a final thing. This has been the case for many, many games. However, for like the other Argentina games, or even the English games, it seemed like they had a lot more England fans there, like there's normal English people that traveled. Even the Argentina games before this, they had a lot more Argentina fans there, so a lot more atmosphere. This one, it felt like it was a lot more like mixed. The rest just felt like it was just like a pre-season tournament for like the Premier League Cup, when they have like Chelsea and Liverpool go over there and they play the B team. And this isn't to say that these fans are lesser fans, because I know some people in the YouTube scene that went over there, but I'm sure that even they can agree that there was a different feeling to this game, that it was a lot more commercialized, a lot more sanitized, just a lot more touristy, you know, and that's kind of not what you want for a World Cup final, but that is just how it is. It was happening during the day, so it just felt like a Club World Cup final at this point, and it did. It felt like this was, you know, I was watching Chelsea beat PSG in a
honestly,
World Cup last year.
Usually the World Cup finals during the night times, or during times like where like everybody has like a good time to watch it, right? Like, and I feel like a mid game. Usually when I see soccer games, or like usually a lot of like football games, it would be during the night, right? And I get that, right? The daytime, it's pretty creative, it's pretty great, right? But it didn't feel special. It felt like another game that was supposed to continue on for the next
The entire feeling felt that way. There was a halftime show. There were ceremonies. There were so many ceremonies that I don't even know how many ceremonies there even was. And I can't deny the fact that I feel like the pitch at the time, I put my notes here, that the ball felt like it wasn't really rolling. You can literally see the ball bobbling in certain spots. Why? I don't know. Maybe because there's like 1,000 ceremonies happening during the game, before the game, or in the middle of the game. Who else is there? Robbie Williams. When I saw Robbie Williams like on my screen, I just laughed.
I'm not gonna lie to you, half of the people that were like on the show, I didn't know who they were, honestly. Like, oh, who's that guy? That looks cool. Alright, I didn't know any of them. And I really didn't fucking care.
At that moment, I realised there's a FIFA anthem. This is the first time I ever heard there was even a FIFA anthem song that they sang.
Yes! I never heard of a FIFA anthem! What the fuck is that?
Thank. The first time I ever heard it, guys, and it's the last game of the tournament. Oh god, and then there was the announcements before the game. They had Michael Buffer and Bruce Buffer doing "Let's Get Ready to Rumble" and "It's Time" from the UFC thing. Literally, I wished that my partner was recording, because I literally just like collapsed onto the floor and just went into a bowl for about a minute, because I couldn't watch it. Like, it was just so unnecessarily American. Like, this is so American, man. And look, it's the American World Cup, and like, yeah, Mexico and Canada's there, but yeah, it's the USA World Cup, it is. So I get it, have your things, but there's only so much that one man can take, guys. And then there's the entire game. They keep panning to all these celebs that we don't care about. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, who the fuck are they, and what are they part of football? All right, I want to watch my two teams of fucking men or women, it doesn't really matter, fucking pass the ball and kick and make goals. I want them to be sweating and bleeding from death to have a chance to get the goal, like the ball in the fucking goal. Okay, what the fuck is this?
Like two. Show me two of them. Show me the two biggest ones. This is the thing, if you're in America, you may know most of these people, and I guess you would know most of them. But in the UK, especially the commentators, they have no idea. So when they showed, I think Pharrell Williams, I didn't even know that it was even him until I realized afterwards that my partner told me. But then on the UK side, the commentator, bless him, he's like, you know, his 50s or whatever, said, oh, I believe that's like AKA Rocky. Number one, who's AKA Rocky? Number two, it's ASAP Rocky. Number three, it's not even him. And just incredible. And yeah, it was just this constant, just like celeb. I get it, it's cool, but like,
I know none of them, by the way. Same over here, dog. I'm like, who are they? Why do I care?
We're here to watch some football. And
yes!
The worst part is, on the pitch, it still stunk. Like, it was just not a good game of football for the most part. It really wasn't. It ended interestingly because there was fights everywhere. We'll get into that later. But yeah, the entire Americanization it is what it is. The halftime show, and if you're American, just tell me down below. Do you think this is cringy too? Are we all miserable? I know that UK people are quite well known for like always whining.
Okay, halftime shows, I only believe them whenever they're meant for like football. Like American football. That is the only place in time they will ever be there. Alright, and I get it, right? Yes, the games can take... Oh, shit. The games can take a super long time, and you need a space or a break during those times, right? Like, for people to go get more food, do bathroom breaks, or whatever, you know? That's understandable. And yes, they're meant to, all be like super cool and super nice for your team. Okay, but that's that's American culture, and I get that. But for football, holy fuck, no.
And not having it in the way that they see football to be. I like to think I'm not like that. Like, I like a drum at games. I'm weird. But a halftime show could be okay. There's a few cool shots. I actually like the JB thing with the Ted Lasso thing. I thought that was really cool. The shots they had was really cool.
To be honest, I thought he was Justin Bieber. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, whenever I saw him, I'm like, that's Justin Bieber! I didn't know he was JB. I don't know who the fuck is JB.
Not really hype. So,
wait, is JB mean too?
But okay,
wait, Justin Bieber is JB.
A review of a halftime show.
No, I'm stupid.
What else even happened during that? There was a bunch of kids singing with Coldplay.
Oh yeah.
It's cute.
It was adorable.
The world's all you got together. Love and FIFA for sport brings the world together. Cool. Donald Trump is the president, but yes, love brings the world together. Sport brings the world together. Just make sure you're not from Somalia.
Somali referee Arden Baird from Somali referee Arden Bared Baird Bant. When I said Somali referee Arden Baird from
It's pronounced Bard, you dumb fuck.
Entering the US.
I've never seen BTS in my life. Why would I know what BTS and K-pop is? But
shit.
It's the first time I actually ever heard a K-pop song, a BTS song. I must be miserable because I just don't.
Honestly, the BTS. I didn't know they were BTS. I was like, oh look, K-pop singers, right? But I'm like, as well. At the same time, I was like, K-pop. Well, why do we need K-pop singers here? What do they do for football? Like what the fuck? Like they're cool, but. It was like a most random thing, like random shit go type thing.
This must be all for 13-year-old girls. I don't get it. Am I an unk? I think I must be an unk.
I feel you here.
Because I watched that and I literally just didn't know what to say when I was looking at it. It's
Same.
too much of a celeb overlord and all about entertainment. And then there was a football match kind of awkwardly put in the middle of this event. So back to the actual football, and look, the game went how it went. Spain dominated a lot of the ball, and they created more opportunities by the end of the game. And there was this moment Lamine Yamal had a free kick, in the 94th minute. And it felt like, the Nike ad of, as if you're the POV of the footballer, and it started off with you at Old Trafford as if, you're Ronaldo or something. It felt like that. It felt like this was, the Nike ad, and Lamine Yamal, at the age of 18, will score a 94th minute free kick to win a World Cup. This felt like FIFA. That's an ad. If he scored that, you know what? I put my hands up. Fair play. But Spain dominated. Argentina couldn't get up the pitch. I don't think I saw the other half of their half until Spain scored. Literally nothing happened. I think they had 2 corners the entire game.
The entire 90 minutes of this fucking game was nothing. It was bare bones. It was so boring. 20 to 30 minutes, it was pretty great. Until one of their attackers fucking left. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So once one of their attackers left because of a red card, then it was just bare bones because they were just defending, and they were defending for their lives. They were defending with their lives and attacking every other team. I'm like, what the fuck?
And 2 touches in the box at the 110th minute or something. It was nuts, lads. Enzo Fernandez, I actually would like Enzo.
The Spain goalkeeper was chilling. He was getting a margarita, sipping on a tropical island, and waiting for the ball to return to him. And you know how many times that was? Rarely. Well, not a few times. Bro could have brought out a lawn chair and sat down and said, "You got this, guys. Keep kicking their butts." And just sit there for 20 minutes straight and do nothing. And wait until the ball actually comes to him.
Fernandez, if he was English, he's one of them where like Luis Suarez, you love him if he's on your team because you know that he is a complete psychopath, but he's a psychopath in your favor. There's a screenshot of him on a second yellow card already, and then he just sends the poor lad absolutely flying. That's an incredible screenshot. He gets recorded, the entire world rejoices. Paredes, I kind of hope he gets banned from football for a bit.
I hope so. The thing that he did there.
I'm deadly serious. I think Paredes should be banned. There's this clip here that after the game. This entire clip is just ridiculous. It's a bit of a...
Bro should be banned from fucking joining FIFA. Yeah. the World Cup. Holy fuck.
A scrap or whatever, the player already goes away. And then the thing is, Gavi, he's just completely just like fighting him. You know, it's just ridiculous. He should be banned from football. And this happened throughout the entire game. That he's doing these little fouls where it can hurt people. He does that thing like the ball's in the air and he does that little like, he bends over a bit so that when they jump basically on his back. So then when they land really awkwardly at full speed. That can really hurt someone. And he did that constantly. Even one of the Argentine staff members
seconds of the time. At least 3 seconds of airtime. Honestly, yes. 3 seconds of airtime. Holy fuck.
Lads, this has been a complete rambling, but that's just the way that I'm doing this video here, basically. Messi, I don't think did anything. He had one shot. And
Messi really didn't do anything bad, honestly. Unless I don't know anything more that what he did. Well, he didn't look... Well, he was disrespectful in the very end part of it. But still, you know, I get it.
Like, I guess he almost got the assist or whatever for the corner from Simeone, but that shouldn't really count, but it would have. Yeah, Messi was completely neutralised. There was no pace or anyone running beyond him. There was literally nothing. There was not a single thing. This has been the worst World Cup final of all time. Performance-wise, competitive-wise. People may talk about the politics and, you know, Donald Trump as well. Yeah, Donald Trump, of course, he was there, and then the ceremony where basically he just simply refused to even go off the platform.
Really? I didn't know anything about that. Holy fuck. Oh, well, to be honest, we're not a politics channel here, so I will just skim through that one.
Similar to the Club World Cup final as well. You gotta respect a guy for being so shameless that he knows that everyone hates him, but he just refuses to care and just stays anyway. In some ways, you have to respect it. And you get this really cringing, embarrassing, and childish moment. You got Gianni Infantino knowing that he's literally like controlling a man baby and trying to like parent him to go left or right. Be nice to him. Don't hurt his feelings when trying to tell Trump to get off the stage when they're gonna lift the World Cup trophy. Like, he's not got the balls to tell him otherwise. Spain won the World Cup and football won. That's basically the main talking point here. Yeah, after all of this, 39 days or whatever it is, the World Cup is finally over. And we can go back to our normal club football lives. And as a Burnley fan, I'm not happy about this information. I've now got to care about who we're playing next. I don't even know who we're playing next, actually.
Honestly, I was so tired from like the whole like what's called World Cup that I haven't even checked my own like countries. Well, yeah, Unimex or Mex. Yeah, the Mexican tour. Well, yeah, Mexico own leagues and stuff like that. And I was kind of like, bam, oh my God, I'm tired.
I forgot about Burnley. Who are we playing in the first game of the season? I've actually forgot. West Ham at home. Okay, I may take the year off football, actually. Enjoy your day. Tell me your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.
See ya. Alright, that was an amazing video. Give him a like. Go to his stuff. I will absolutely happy put this in the chat. Well, not chat, but you know what? Well, for the video, I'm gonna put the video, the video link in the video whenever I re-upload this as a video. But yeah, give him a like, give him a see. That was really great, fantastic. Let's go.